Hello, Gordon. Plain tank engines, are we? Sensible engine. Take my advice. Scrap your tender and have a nice bunker like me. People say that I'm old-fashioned, but I don't care. The Fat Controller knows that I'm a really useful engine. So tell me, Trevor, what kind of work did you do?
I'm not afraid of getting wet anymore. Anyway, James, you look silly enough to be a clown. You should be in a circus. I'm an important engine, and important engines like me need plenty of coal, but I doubt you'll understand that, little James.
Why should a splendid engine like me take messy coal trucks instead of coaches? Percy or Oliver should do it, they're not as important as I am. Everyone says I'm handsome. Well, at least nearly everyone. Anyway, my curves are better than Thomas's corners.
Oh well, my driver told me about circus people who walk tight ropes. I just didn't fancy doing it myself, really.
Oh, so if you're so revo-thingergummy, why don't you go and collect my trucks while I fetch Gordon's coaches? Ugh, say no more, Doc. It may be a pity, but the wee engine will just have to learn for himself. I'd like to help, but these days it's only diesels that go there. You know, you're quite right, Toad. All I do is shunt these trucks into the sidings. I long for a nice run. It's what an engine really needs.
I'm worried, Mr. Douglas. This disrespect towards engines. When's it going to end?
Your worthy fat, Sir Topham Hatt sent me here. I hope you are pleased to see me again. I am to shunt some dreadfully tiresome trucks.
I feel excited now, just like a young engine. Now, tell me all the news.
You know, this helps a little engine to feel that at last he has really come home. I'm Sir Handel. I've heard of you. You're an express engine. So am I, but I'm used to smart coaches, not these cattle trucks. Have you got smart coaches? I see you do. We must have a chat sometime. Sorry, I can't stop. We must keep time, you know. My funnel feels wobbly. I wish manager would hurry up with my new one. He says it will be something special. I'm a shed and sidings inspection diesel. Have you got any engines in the shed?
I know that. It's that smelly diesel's fault. Rusty tries to teach me how to stay on the rails, and then goes off, leaving me to fetch my own coaches. One of you is playing truant. I shall find out who it is, and send him back immediately. Inspector, give these engines numbers, and set them to work at once.
You keep the watch, Bob. Anyway, I haven't got anywhere to put it. Bob! I've just seen Lofty with Spud. Spud's got your lost toolbox, and he's off to fix the old cottage.
Yeah, I think so, but I've just remembered I've left something back in the yard.
Hey, Bird. I know cats aren't your thing, but pilchards won't hurt you.
Yes, but being a scarecrow is very, very hard work. Standing in a field all day isn't as easy as you think.
Right, I'll tow my barge off and get off up there. Zoran, are you going back to port to get help?
It's a tricky job. Logs are going to be roped just right. Not slack, but not too tight.
Well, then get on with it. Hercules is already out hunting a mayday, and once you deliver that oil, bring in Scuttlebutt Pete. He's dredging in the bay.
The only fire you're going to be seeing, I can tell you this for a fact, is the one I will sit under your tracks if you don't get a move on.
Course I do. I bet the fog's nothing to worry about. I've got a natural sense of direction. If we were going to run into anything, I'd know it. Huh? Cool. Where did that come from?
We know you, Johnny Cuba. Up to no good. Hand him over to the authorities, Zebedee. They might like to have a word with him.
He's right, Tension. That's the first sign of a jinx I've ever seen. Aye, get lost. Not for 500. You'll be worth more as scrap.
Well, you don't do much in getting the way, warrior, so we can't do it our side. Can't stop you all day, though. We got work to do.
Fire tug won't be much good. Look at that tramper.
Well, Zuggy's got a reputation to keep up. One of the best tugs in the harbour. Yes, I did remember, Zoran, but Captain Zero told me to take this to the breaker's yard on my way. If the modern Navy's going to be like him, I'll be better off down with the fishes. My name used to be Captain Harry. Those were good back in those days. But I was sold. They painted out my name and called me Boomer. Ever since then, nothing but trouble. Dynamite's exciting stuff. Makes lovely big bangs. Fairly harmless if you know how to handle it, like I do.
Well, we better move. Pirates are not welcome here.
I want this fuel unloaded now! Oi, you! Corky! Drop your rookie in this baby and leave your munitions right there!
I know salvage. Okay, 50. Most I give you for it though.
Good day, nice to see you. Listen, do something for me. Slip me into the harbour so I'm not breaking the law, eh?
Henry and Gordon were lonely when Thomas left the yard to run his branch line. They missed him very much. They had more work to do and fetch their own coaches. They didn't like that at all. James grumbled too. We get no rest! We get no rest! They all complained, but the coaches only laughed. You're lazy and slack, you're lazy and slack, they all said. Altogether, they were causing the Fat Controller a great deal of trouble.